Good morning, everybody. Cheers a little high. Holly's here somewhere. Here she is.
Here I am.
Yeah, who's been lead off this morning? Christy. Get the hallway radio down just a touch. It's up a little loud. Please. Thank you.
Do I have anything in my teeth?
No.
Yeah. That wouldn't be good on the Carmine Family Dental Camera Perfect Smile Cams to have something in my teeth.
Probably not, no.
Holly had broccoli for breakfast. It's about to be a Wednesday show on a Tuesday.
Oh, look out now. Morning, Jana. Norma. Pam. Oh, let me get a little zoomed in on Holly there.
Get off me, bro.
See if we can fix that before we get started. Oops. Well, can you get it back up? Morning, Leanne.
Me and Jana go way back to United Regional Medical Center. Y'all remember that little hospital, that little cute little...
You probably don't remember it because you're whispering. Speak up. Hey, good morning to you, everybody. Tuesday morning show here with you. Getting you to work, getting you to school, getting you home from work for you night shift warriors. We're glad to have you with us. Josh and Holly, brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. How about a nice 3-bedroom, 2-bath condo in Orange Beach, Alabama? You need to get away. Maybe it's just a 3-day weekend or something. Maybe you can book that up. I can save you 15%. Go to thunder1320.com/beach to learn more. That's thunder1320.com/beach to learn more. We have a lot to do today. It is Tuesday. That means 2 reals and a fake. Name that something. Stupid Silly Stat. Your birthdays later on in the show. Call those in anytime on the Ben Lomond Connect hotlines. They're open and waiting at 728-1320. But first, let's take a look at the weather. It is another Chamber of Commerce kind of day, although not as nice. Yesterday was perfect. I don't know if you wanted to paint yourself the perfect day and just describe it, it was yesterday. Today, not quite as nice, but still pretty good. 66 degrees outside the Unity Medical Center studios right now. Headed for high of 82. The difference today is there's a few more clouds in the area, a little windier, gusting to 20 miles an hour. So I'm sure umbrellas will be all over the backyard later. And a 20% chance of showers to a 30% chance of showers later today. A 30% chance of showers overnight tonight, low of 64. Over to tomorrow, 83, partly sunny and nowhere near as much wind. And then more rain chances on Thursday. 50% chance of rain Thursday, 70% chance of rain Friday. And we have some cooler weather coming up this weekend. 70 for your high on Saturday and 75 on, 73 on Sunday. So not super cold, but a little winter will sneak in on us. Weather forecast brought to you by the Hillsboro Food Company. Hillsboro Food Company in Hillsboro is serving breakfast and lunch starting at 6 a.m., 6 to 6, Monday through Friday, 7403 Hillsboro Highway. All right, on that note, let's bring in the better half of the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Across from me sits the brains of the operation, the planner, the organizer, the CEO, and president of the Peterson Media Group. She's by far the looks in the studio, president of the Manchester Chamber of Commerce, the microphone licker, the corn cob eater, one of the main reasons the rock and world continues to go round, the mud bogger herself. Holly, good morning to you.
Good morning.
That's forever,
I don't like that last one.
It's forever part of your intro. It's forever part of your intro. Hey, somebody was trying to call on line 1. Sorry, I can't get to calls until I get Holly introduced, so you can call back if you like. Now the phone lines are open. 728-1320.
trying to get you.
What?
I saw a bug on you. I was trying to get your attention.
No,
I don't know. It may have went in your collar.
who knows? Thunder Radio.
Good morning, my friend. Sorry about that.
Oh, you're good.
I was the one that kept calling. So.
Well, I just noticed it late.
Hey, we got a birthday. Actually, I'm a day late. The father's birthday was yesterday.
Fired. You're gonna be in trouble.
Well, I called her and sent her about 20 memes. So
Oh, well, that works. But
take her out shrimp and grits Saturday night.
Ooh, I love shrimp and grits.
yes,
Oh, good place over in Franklin. I have to tell y'all about it. It's really nice.
good, good. What's the name, Terry?
Amanda Miller.
Amanda Miller. I couldn't remember the last name. Okay, got her.
Thanks. Y'all have a good one.
You
Thank
too.
And we had a birthday call, Amanda Miller, yesterday. Happy birthday to, or belated birthday to Amanda Miller. And you can call in your birthdays just about on any time. Let's do comings and goings, what's happening in and around the community. A lot going on. We are 3 days away from the statement consignment sale at the Manchester Conference Center. Very pumped about this. Name brand stuff, men's and women's. I'm talking Lululemon, Coach, clothes, accessories, 70% off, up to 70% off of what you're going to pay at the store on this stuff. Really good deal going on. That's May 1st through the 4th at the Manchester Conference Center. I believe 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Every day there. You can Google Statement Manchester. That's MINT, Statement Manchester, to learn more. Also, they're having a pre-sale on April the 30th. There is an admission charge for that. It's $10. It's from 4 p.m. until 7 p.m. But if you go to the pre-sale, you get access to the close earlier. And the admission price goes to the Dream for Weave Foundation, which we are all near and dear to all of our hearts here at Thunder Radio. So it's a win-win-win there. There is no admission or parking charge on the May 1st to the 4th dates. So y'all go check that out. We're 4 days away from Cars and Coffee Car Cruise-In. That's Saturday, May the 3rd at the Administrative Plaza on MacArthur Street, 1329 MacArthur Street. 9 to 12, come and go as you please. Family-friendly events, free. There's always some good vendors out there, some really cool-looking cars. It's a really fun event that they have the first Saturday of the month from now until or through October. So y'all go check that out. Plenty of opportunities for that. We are 10 days away from the lawn sessions at Jack Daniels. Some really good concerts going on that night. Your tickets at thelawnsessions.com. Use promo code THUNDER to save $5 on your tickets. We are 11 days away from the Elam Foundation annual event. That's coming up May the 10th. Get your tickets at Elam Foundation on Facebook. We are 18 days away from the Thundies Sports Awards. That's May the 17th. That's coming up quickly. 24 days away from high school graduation. 27 days away from Memorial Day 2025. So lots of big things happening, Holly.
You want to know the national days? I got national days.
I do.
All right.
I suppose you're going to tell them anyway.
Where'd they go?
Uh-oh. Holly didn't come prepared. I was promised a Wednesday level show on a Tuesday because Wednesday is always her best show, and she promised. And now there she goes.
This is inexcusable.
Well, it's okay. While she's doing that, I do a couple more things that I didn't tell people about. Our Mother's Day contest continues. Our Mom and Me photo contest. Go to thunder1320.com/mom, or there's also a link on our Facebook page. You're going to enter with a photo of your mom, chance to win some really cool prizes, flowers, Beans Creek Winery gift basket, and some, what is this? The eyelashes. What is that?
Yeah. So it is, it's $55. It's a $55 gift certificate you can use towards your lashes or facial aesthetics, all the girl things.
Good long explanation. All right. And some pedicures. Also, we have Bonnaroo tickets on sale. Thunder1320.com/Bonnaroo. If you want to buy those day passes. They're day passes. They're not weekend passes at a discount versus the day passes the Bonnaroo is selling. And Jessica reminded me College Street Elementary School scholarship applications are due tomorrow. So if you have a kid that went to College Street and they're graduating, they want a chance at some scholarship money, they need to get those turned in by tomorrow. Today would be good. That way you don't procrastinate.
Today, do it today.
Do it today.
They're due today,
Do not wait.
but really they're due tomorrow.
Just say it's due today.
It's due today.
Makes you do it faster.
All right.
Did you have the national days?
I
Did
do.
you ever get
ready
those?
for me?
Or are you sure this time?
It's National Shrimp Scampi Day.
I haven't had shrimp scampi in a minute.
Good night. Red lobster, shrimp scampi.
You talk about
with
taking
that butter, garlic. Oh God!
talk about taking a food that's pretty good for you and just making it awful for you.
I could
You know?
just drink that juice that's left in the little dish.
It's a little much.
National Zipper Day.
Zipper.
Hardly know her.
Yes.
National Peace Rose Day.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's all.
No. All right.
I was looking at National Days tomorrow. There's only one good one in that group. These are all trash.
There's a lot of
It's
everybody's got their own day. And
It's-
this is a byproduct of everybody gets a trophy. You know, everybody's like, well, I want a day for this and I want a day for that. And then whoever recognizes such days, it's like, okay. And they just sign it. And I'm like, why don't you just say no?
I'll be out somewhere because I do this on the show now, and I'll be out somewhere. I'll be in a random conversation with like someone giving a kid a sticker, and I'll be like, "Did you know it's National Scented Sticker Day?" I know I sound like a big nerd, but I don't know. Some things I can remember, and I can't remember which one of my kids likes roast and which one doesn't.
I generally know. The girl one doesn't like anything out of the crock pot because she thinks you're being lazy.
That's just the kind of like we're in this thing right now, her and I, my 18-year-old daughter who knows everything, by the way. So if anybody should have a question on something, this kid's got it.
Knows everything yet knows nothing. and begs us for. She told me the other day, she said, for somebody who knows everything, she said, nobody ever gives me an answer when I ask a question. And I was like, we give you the answers all the time. You just don't like them.
It's not the one you want to hear.
She will rephrase a question
Right.
20 different ways to get you to say what she wants to hear.
So you're saying there's a chance.
Yeah, she wants an alternate reality.
Yeah.
And like she there's something she wants, and she asks a question about it, and you basically tell her, no, that's probably not happening, or this is why. She'll kind of look for a minute, and then she'll find a way to rephrase the question. And I think eventually, and I see what she's doing, and I won't give in at first, but I think after a while she just wears you down, and you're just like, okay, yeah, sure.
And you
whatever.
start to question yourself.
And then later you're like,
and your sanity.
huh.
Yeah. Kids do that to you. Teenagers
just
do that
messes
to you.
with your head.
Yeah. We used to be cool people.
Now I'm crazy. I had a birthday.
Chad.
Hilton. I don't know what I had him today.
That doesn't say Hilton.
She said Chad.
You said Chad Hilton.
Her last name, Chilton. Chad Chilton.
Yeah, there you go, buddy.
What's wrong with me?
Mhm.
All right.
Kids, teenage kids.
Yeah, they mess with
you
my
used
head.
to could read.
It was you that couldn't read.
It's gonna be a good show today. I did show prep last night. I've got joke of the day coming
Oh.
to you from Fletcher himself.
All right. Oh, is he
So
doing? Is he?
I emailed it to you, so we got to pull it up
Okay.
before next segment.
Oh, is it next segment?
Yeah.
All right. So is Fletch gonna be our daily joke reader?
I don't know if we'll do it daily, but maybe we could do it on Friday since his name starts with the F.
All right. I've got it ready. Did you check the audio quality on that?
I mean, I listened to it several times. I
Okay.
can hear it, so I don't know. I'll be hollering in the microphone trying to translate what he said.
He said he's coming to see Papa.
People's Bank.
We all heard it. All right. Also, sports updates. High school softball won last night. That was a big win for them. That guarantees them second place in the district regular season, so that gets them a bye in the first round of their tournament. Middle school softball won last night. Middle school baseball won last night. Middle school golf won last night. They've not lost a match in like 3 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Maybe Rachel Williams should be coach of the year. All she does is win, win, win.
Yeah.
You know? I want a golf coach that wins all the time.
Coffee County's going to become known as the golf school.
Well, here's the deal.
That's
I
where you
mean,
go
the
when
way
you-
I look at it, they don't ever lose there. So if there's any losses at the high school, we know who to blame. You know? It certainly becomes a
man.
coaching issue at that point, doesn't it?
He's just joshing you.
No, I'm dead
Isn't
serious.
that why they say that?
I don't know where
Guys-
that came from. Where
guys-
did that come from?
Guys named Josh or such kidders.
Rachel's watching this morning. Yes. All right. Thunder Radio morning show here until 8:30. You can read more about those golf and softball games and baseball games over on our website, thunder1320.com. Click on sports. I think we got the link on our Facebook page as well. Coffee Middle School softball plays tonight at 6 at Warren County. Good luck over there with those people. I mean, you just, anytime you go to Warren County, it's just like, ugh. What's worse, Warren County or Lincoln County? Where would you rather be? I think
I would rather be at Warren,
Warren
County
County, I
because it's
think.
closer to my house.
my house,
Lincoln County? Nah.
the Warren County fans, I can stand, and I've got some friends in Warren County.
Yeah.
Don't let that out of the bag because we got our border battle during basketball, and I need to make it rivalry like. But there's not a lot of people in Lincoln County I could take. I mean, I got a couple over there I like.
Do they seem aggressive?
They seem aggressive. It's not that, and it's not even that. It's just that some of them are just mean.
Yeah, but like
I get cheered for your team, but some of them are just mean
yeah.
in sports. I try to. Everybody's like, well, everybody's got their people. I'm like, yeah, but that group over there is a little, I don't like people venture too far off from the family reunions.
All right. That's good.
I'm making Holly uncomfortable.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
I'm getting too mean.
Yep.
We're here till 8:30. Morning show brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle.
Listen up, ladies. Most of us suffer from urinary incontinence. But what if
Janice said both. Oh man, Lincoln County is. Shannon said
They
they
were the
twins.
one that didn't Lincoln County one year at a softball game have those Raider hater shirts on.
Oh yeah. I don't know, that's kind of clever.
Raider hater.
These are non-invasive treatments. Call Dr. Van Winkle's office today to learn more at 931-954-5125. Looking for stylists.
Too close to Alabama. Where? I need
They
to
are
look-
close to. They're right on the state line down there.
I thought
Coffee.
From the living room and bedroom set,
Coffee's here.
Yeah.
furniture just
Franklin
like
County's
yours.
below us.
They've got it all.
Here is more.
Wait a minute.
Lincoln.
Wait a minute. Franklin County is below us.
Directly below us.
Franklin County is closer to Atlanta.
Sure. It's south of here.
I thought Franklin, in my head, Franklin County is west north, ain't it?
West north.
Northwest.
She's lived here since elementary school, and she doesn't know where the counties are around us. And I just stuff
I
like
have
that. I don't have a lot of
map
patience
in
for
my
that.
head, and obviously
And then
Lincoln,
she got the girl one, a globe one year, because she was like, "You need to learn where stuff's at."
a globe and a map.
And what you don't know nothing.
Like I've hung it up in her closet, and if she asks up something about a state, I make her go in her closet.
Well, why don't you go in there and look? You don't seem
I'm
to
sorry, I don't know every county in
know. The ones that surround you, you should know.
I know their names.
You should know where
I
they're
know
at
what
and how to get
stores.
there.
I know what clothing and food
Yeah.
restaurants are in those that are
West-
good to eat at.
So we're here. Franklin County's below us.
But are you holding up the state of Tennessee?
This is Coffee County.
I know. Are you looking at it or am I looking at it?
Oh my God.
Like if this is the map.
Coffee. Franklin. I'm drawing them as squares, okay? Bedford. Moore. Lincoln.
I don't like the attitude you're giving me.
There, okay. Can you get a general idea of those that were?
Is Bedford Chevyville?
Yes. Those are the counties our radio stations cover.
Wait a minute.
Plus some.
What's that in the middle?
More.
Where's Tullahoma? in between Moore and Coffee?
Yeah. Tullahoma's in the southwest portion of Coffee County. It
Right.
touches Moore and Franklin County.
I just need to see it. Okay.
Yeah.
So Lincoln County is where you go past Moore.
You go through Lynchburg to go to Lincoln County. We've been there multiple times for games.
Multiple?
Multiple. I'm just getting frustrated. Dana said it's beneath it no matter how you look at it. It doesn't matter who's looking at it. It's beneath it. It's below it. Once I turn it upside down, it's still below it.
Yeah. But if you're looking at
It may make a
Coffee-
difference in east and west, but not a matter.
Well, maybe I want to know the difference in east and west.
No, you don't even know where it's at.
If I'm trying to understand it, shouldn't I understand it? He gets so pissed at me if I ask a question.
I guess I'm
Why
disappointed.
don't you just know it already?
I'm just disappointed that she doesn't. I'm like,
I'm disappointed that you didn't pick your socks up over by the pool the other day after you got in. But I guess life's just full of disappointments, ain't it?
that's different. I got in the pool yesterday. It felt so good.
Thunder Radio.
Thunder Radio morning show geography class happening over here during the break. Holly's learning where all the counties are.
You go through Moore to get to Lincoln.
Good, Holly. Look at you.
I'll never forget it.
Yes, you will.
No, I won't.
Yes.
No, I know where Lincoln County's at. I'll be 98, dementia, fighting my nurses, and they'll come in and say, Miss Peterson, where's Lincoln County? And I say, you got to drive through Moore to get to Lincoln County.
Nobody wants more Lincoln County people.
All right.
What are we doing here? Is it joke of the day?
Yeah, we got joke of the day. So I think maybe once a week we could get Fletch to tell the joke. Maybe, hey, y'all can start sending me videos of your kids doing jokes, and I'll
Joke of the day.
I'll-
We got to sponsor that.
presented by your kid.
No. Presented by insert your business here. Y'all contact me.
I meant
about
the
it.
joke is presented like
Yeah.
they're reading the joke.
Yeah.
And we'll
Gotcha.
put them on there. All right. Today's Fletch.
I haven't seen this.
It's a good one.
Triangle, say to the circle.
Sorry, let me back that up. y'all.
That was bad.
What, I can't see when I've not watched it. I don't know what the sound's going to be like. Let's back it up here. All right, here we go.
What did the triangle say to the circle? You're pointless.
Good, Fletch. Good. Look like he's standing out in front of Granddad's.
He is in front of Granddad's.
Little bingo, little bingo. That's pretty funny though. Sorry, I didn't have my sound effects ready to go. I gotta be better than that.
I got this. This is not what we're doing, but I got a message from my mom. Says, I meant to tell you this morning, the other day, you said it was National Hug a Plumber Day, and I saw a plumber that does plumbing down at the Mercantile. I went and hugged him. I told him it was National Hug a Plumber Day. He looked at me like I was crazy. He said, I've never heard of that. So,
He's gonna think your mama's hitting on him.
well,
You can't just go up and hug random people.
it's a national day. That's why I am the way I am. Right there.
Because of your mom.
Copy and paste.
And it just pasted right on down to your girl one.
Today we're doing relatable tweets.
Mm-hmm.
I love when people tell me stories about embarrassing things that they did, like my mom hugging that plumber at the Mercantile, but because I think they're relatable. Like we all do things like that, and it's like, why did I do that? Why did I say that? So I scoured the internet for relatable tweets yesterday. What if I just start saying I'm creative director? Like here, who's going to tell me I'm not?
Right.
Like, what do you do at the radio stations? I'm creative director.
People do that all the time. They just make up their own
that's-
titles. Are very important to people sometimes.
Can we start calling me that, please?
Creative director.
Yeah.
If the creative director folds those bills and puts them in the envelopes, then yeah, you're creative director.
That's a kind of origami, isn't it? Folding.
Creative director. Yeah.
Into,
Direct those into those envelopes and get them out of here.
I'm going to fold this piece of paper into the shape of an invoice.
Nice.
Here's another tweet. Men love to show you a YouTube video. It's a sign of deep respect in their culture. I think it's funny when you're talking to somebody. I notice sports guys do it a lot, but they'll be talking about an athlete. Say I'm at a track meet and they were like, "Oh, have you seen this runner that just pulls them up on YouTube like speed dial?"
Yes.
Guys love to show videos on YouTube.
I don't do YouTube much.
I consider your
Reels YouTube.
Yeah, you're all the time trying to show me a video.
I like my Reels. And YouTube is fine. I don't know. I never really got into the whole YouTube frenzy.
This next relatable tweet says, "Sorry for being so anxious earlier. I had no idea everything would be fine." This is me 100%. I feel as though the world is on fire at all times.
Holly's
One big dumpster fire.
She's an anxious person.
I'm so anxious.
Yesterday, I came up here and told her things were broken.
Oh my God! Last night, so we're at the house. He's working on the back porch. I was going to sit and pull ball pictures, and he was going to work outside.
I was on my computer back there.
All of a sudden, he gets up and he's like, "I got to go to town. I got to go to town. The transmitter's down." I'm like, "Oh no! If anything happens to any of the equipment here, my stomach gets sick because I don't know what I'm doing." And that leaves Josh. And so if he feels like he don't know what he's doing, then I feel like we're like the ship is sinking. Anywho, he gets up here. He's up here for a while, calls me, and it was like, "Hey, it blew up, caught fire, black smoke filled the room in here." And in my head, my stomach dropped. A transmitter, that sounds expensive. Is it $50,000? How much is a transmitter? And he's like, "Nah, I'm kidding. Everything's fine." got too hot. Shut off.
Yeah.
I was like, "Wow, why do you know how I am with my, I'm going to have ulcers."
Well, I had not turned the air conditioner on in that room yet. I didn't think that we needed it, but apparently we did.
Transmitter said differently.
Yeah, it said it's hot.
It's hot.
It turned itself off, which I appreciate. It burnt up.
This next relatable tweet says, "I installed a bike rack on my car so my neighbors think I do something else besides drink. Not going to use it."
I have never used a luggage rack.
I look at people with luggage racks and I'm like, how do y'all know what to do with that?
I just know that my stuff would blow out and right down the interstate.
Yeah.
Everybody's clothes.
My little
there goes Holly's drawers right down
pod.
the interstate. I just know that would happen.
Oh.
But I see the people driving with those up there and I'm like, A, how much those cost? And B, if I have to strap it down, lock it down, guarantee I'll do it wrong. I have to mess it up first before I do it right.
Hey, I was proud of you for building those shelves in the garage. One, without making any mistakes. Number two, you didn't injure yourself in any way.
I didn't.
So
I used to saw a lot. And
good job.
Holly's terrified of me using the saw.
I was like, please don't cut nothing off, Josh.
I'm like, well, I'll try not to. And I didn't.
Tore my stomach up. All right. This next tweet says, "I wonder if my recorded call has ever been used for training or quality purposes."
I know. They say that. Do they say that to make you behave better? Like when I hear that, I'm like, okay. Like
I don't record it. I don't care.
Best behavior for these people.
This next relatable tweet says, "Does anybody know at what point in my adulthood I stopped feeling like I'm in trouble all the time?"
I think that's imposter syndrome.
Do we all have it?
I guess. I don't know. I'm always just anxious and worried and nervous about stuff. It wasn't like that till we bought the stations, and then I'm just like, ugh.
This next one says, just let a random man off the street parallel park for me. I have zero sense of danger. I don't believe bad things can happen to me." But I read that tweet and I was like, I kind of feel like I might have done that
Holly
too.
would do that.
Like if he looked like a nice guy.
Holly,
like a real
she was trying to take a flower from some random person on the street in Nashville. We had to have a friend with her that pulled her away. He was like, "No."
Josh went into the Big and Rich's place.
John Rich's bar.
John Rich's bar. We were doing a Dan Bongino thing there. And so I went to park the car, and we had carried some equipment or something up there. And my friend was walking back with me, and a homeless man had a flower, and I don't know. I shouldn't assume he was homeless.
Sometimes you can tell. I'm just saying.
Maybe it was the grocery buggy that he had all his things in, but he reached to hand me a flower, and I went to take it because that's what you do when someone hands you a flower. You go to take it, and my friend grabs my wrist or slaps my hand away. I can't remember. He's like, "No, thank you. No, thank you." And he
just kept walking.
Yeah,
eyes straight ahead.
He said, "Holly, do not take things from strangers. Do not."
What are you doing?
No, thank you. So now that's what I do with it.
And then later that day, in a room full of strangers, she left her alcoholic drink on a bar and left and walked away.
I just had a little mixed drink, and I had to go to the
She
bathroom.
just left it there.
And I set it on the bar.
Didn't tell nobody.
And I went, I said, I'm going to the bathroom. And I left. And I come back, and I got scolded again. But
for leaving an open drink just sitting there without anybody protecting
your drink
it.
Right here without.
Yeah. Christy said he wanted $1. Yeah, he wanted you to give him $1 for a flower.
I didn't have $1.
Was it a flower or was it a weed? Like, I'm not giving you $1 for allergies for this milkweed.
I was white. I don't know.
Oh, okay. What?
It may have been a little cluster of flowers. I don't know. I can't remember. It was very traumatic.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Now, do you know which way Nashville is?
North.
Yeah. Okay. Northwest.
Yeah. Northwest-ish.
Yeah. Now, do you know what county it's in?
Yeah. Nashville is in Davidson County.
Look at you. How do you know that, but you don't know where Moore County is?
You give me such a hard time.
Things like that. We were in Savannah, and I learned don't take things the hard way. If they hand you something there, they expect you to pay them. Yeah.
That happened to us when we went cruising and went to the Bahamas, and you get off at port there, and there are people trying to sell you things.
Everything.
Put braids in your hair and seashells and
everything for $1. They're just trying to rack up dollars.
There was a young child there selling pot.
He said cannabis. And then Holly said, "No, thank you." I'm like, "Wait."
No, thank you.
Whoa. All right. Past top of the hour, we've got more morning show. We're here until 8:30. I want to tell you about Dirtworks. So this is what you don't say no thank you to. You make sure you give Dirtworks a call when it's time to do some excavation work around your house. They're the skilled surgeons of the excavation world. Give them a call at 931-409-0782. That's 931-409-0782. And you can find them at dirtworksforyou.com. That's dirtworksforyou.com. Works with an X. Dirtworksforyou.com.
Broadcasting from the Unity Medical Center studios, this is Thunder Radio, WMSR, 1320 AM, 107.9, and worldwide at thunder1320.com.
Nassau is where we went. It's the worst. I don't think we've been to Freeport, but Nassau is awful. You're going to track tonight, yep.
$100. Can you give me a break? Because
I'm not spending $100 to take a picture with anybody. You should charge people to have their picture taken with you. Morning show host.
nobody wants that.
They do. You're a celebrity around here. I mean, you got to be a pretty big deal to have a 2-hour show every day. You know what I'm saying? It'd be a pretty big deal. Oh, goodness.
Oh, I'm going to go ahead and send you the stat. I have the Prater's Read prepared. I'm so
It's
grateful.
granddad's.
Yeah, that's what I said.
No, she didn't.
That's what I told you. You want another relatable tweet?
Yeah, I like relatable tweets.
The way the gym is so busy at 10 a.m. needs to be studied. Like, yeah, I'm not at work, but why are you all not at work?
That's what makes me mad. I go into the gym and like trying to find a time where it's not busy. And I go in at like 9, 10 in the morning. I'm like, what the hell are these people doing here? I found the best time is at about 2 in the afternoon, I think. Has been my experience. Once you get to about 3:30, it's the after school crowd and teachers, and they're everywhere. And then in the morning, I haven't really been early much.
This tweet says, if your girlfriend is hot, go clean her laptop screen right now. I know that thing is a mess.
And her glasses.
My grandma was going around telling people I fix iPhones because I took her phone off silent.
That sounds like something your mama would do.
I know.
Holly can fix it for you. All we did was turn the Bluetooth on, Laura. Just turned it on. You're just like her. Just like her.
Oh, well. Just hang on. It's going to be a bumpy ride.
Oh, goodness.
I'll give you a little amuse-bouche of what we're doing tomorrow on the show, and that is everyone that grew up before the internet. Like, not to brag, but I was alive when you could slam the phone down to hang up on someone, and it was spectacular.
Right. You just push the end button real hard. Ouch. Hurt my thumb. Hey, Thunder Radio Morning Show. Welcome in, everybody. If you've not been with us yet, if you're maybe just getting in the car, shame on you. You can listen from your house. Manchester Go app is a good way to do that. Facebook or YouTube, you can watch the show. Search for The Morning Show with Josh and Holly. Alexa will do it. All that stuff. There's plenty of ways. Hey, our Mother's Day contest is happening. Kids, enter that. It's a Mom and Me contest. You enter via telephone or computer. Go to thunder1320.com/mom. Or click the link on the top of our Facebook page. You enter a picture, and that's really it. There'll be a voting period coming up soon. So we'll let you know when that opens up. I can't remember. It's the next day or two. All right. Holly.
Granddads.
What's happening at Granddad's?
The lunch line special today from 11 to 2, $9.99 for a meat and 3. Today they've got barbecue pork chops, smoked pork chops, country fried steak, barbecued pulled pork, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, skillet corn, green peas, pepper slaw, cucumber salad, coleslaw, cornbread or roll. All those choices at Granddad. 620 Woodbury Highway tonight. Poker 6 to 8.
And now it's time for stupid, silly statistics that you never knew
I don't know where you're getting your statistics.
and probably don't need.
Kim, did you bring your statistics?
Stupid, silly statistic wrapped up by our friends at Freedom Automotive in Manchester. What makes Freedom Automotive so special? What makes them different than the other automotive shops? There's a lot of things that make them stand out. They are locally owned and operated. That's a big deal. They're open 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday. That's a big deal. They do custom exhaust work, and not everybody does that. That's a big deal, too. They have payment plans on those tires. At Freedom Automotive, 515 Hillsborough Boulevard, in front of College Street Elementary School. Go by and see them. Tell them Thunder Radio sent you. Holly?
A generation ago, 75% of parents would not allow their kids to do this. Now, only 30% won't. What is the thing that parents are
Getting more relaxed on.
getting more relaxed? So
Not me.
a generation ago, 75% of parents would not let their kids do this.
They said no.
Now, 30% say no.
That's quite the shift.
Yeah.
And I think it explains a lot.
I do too.
Sorry, Mary. She said, I said, Alexa, too loud. It turned hers on. Morning show.
Drink a soda.
Drink a soda. Good guess, but not it. It's a good guess. Not quite right. Not quite right. 728-1320. Take your guesses this morning. I got car washes and or tickets to the lawn sessions. Jessica said, I feel like this is so many things. I know. Parenting has changed quite a bit. I will say we are in the 30% here. We are in the 30%. Parents now are weak. Morning show.
No curfew.
No curfew. Good guess. Not it.
That's a good guess.
It's a good guess because I do not agree with the no offense to my parent friends, but my curfews are not the same as theirs. I think 11 or 12 o'clock on a weekend is plenty late enough. I'm sorry. I have nothing else to say about that.
James,
the girl was like, my friends don't have to be on Blue too. I don't care. They're freshmen. I don't care. Ain't nothing good happens after 11 on the road. Nothing.
spoken like a true parent.
728-1320. A generation ago, 75% of parents would not allow their kids to do this. Now, only 30% are in the not allow category here. What is it? James does have a cell phone. I don't know where the generation ago is. I don't. It's not cell phone. It's not really tech related, honestly. Take flowers from strangers. Holly.
I think long ago.
Laura says talk to strangers. I don't know. It's tricky because I feel like the stranger danger thing is more prominent now.
I do too.
Than it used to be.
Because used to you'd see teenage girls like in the 70s hitchhiking to the mall.
I know, right? I'm like, I don't think that happens now.
I don't think that happens.
But it can go too far where like the kids don't want to talk to anybody they don't know. I'm like, you gotta. I don't know where we draw the line there versus I know we don't want them to get kidnapped, but at the same time, they refuse to speak to anybody that's not their immediate relation. I'm like, well, you're not going to be able to form any relationships like that. You know, they just stare awkwardly. I'm like, say hello.
That's what's going off in my head when I'm in a public place. Stranger danger.
Morning show.
Morning show.
Hello. Are you there? Okay.
A generation ago, 75% of parents would not let their kids do this. Now, only 30% won't.
Yeah. So 30% of parents today are saying no to their kids.
I guess I'm in the 30%.
We're in the 30%.
We're still saying no to this thing.
But a generation ago, 75% of the parents were like, absolutely not, no on this. Hard no.
So basically, those parents told their kids no, and now those kids were like, you know what? Go ahead and do it.
Morning show. Hello? You got to speak. Okay. Morning show.
Is it get in a car with strangers?
Get in a car with a stranger. That's a good try, but that's not the right answer. Yeah, don't do that. Don't get in a car with strangers. Do not get in a car with strangers. Morning show.
Sleepover.
Sleepover. Good guess, but no. I used to sleep over at my friends' houses all the time. I don't necessarily want our kids to have them because I just don't want to deal with your kids. Morning show.
How about drink coffee?
Drink coffee. Good guess.
That's a really
great
good guess.
Not
because
it.
a lot of like young girls are drinking coffee now.
They want the iced coffee.
It's still coffee.
It's still coffee, but they like the iced coffee. Jessica with an excellent guess over here on Facebook. Spend the night with the opposite sex.
That's going to be a hard no.
That's a hard no. But I've seen some
I'm
things.
actually appalled that you even asked me. Like,
I don't. It's just not my thing. I've seen similar things like that, and I don't think 30% would be. I think it's still higher than that. But I hear these stories, and I'm like, I'm sorry, what?
If you have a situation where you're fine with that, then
No,
good.
that's
I'm sure that your vacation is very relaxed, but I would not be able to relax.
I'm not relaxing and bringing one of the kids' boyfriend/girlfriends.
You may trust
on
yours.
my trip.
I don't trust mine.
Yeah, I'm not doing it. Not gonna happen. Morning show.
Using tobacco products.
Using tobacco products. Great guess.
Good guess.
Excellent guess, because they, you see a lot of this now, and I think the parents are getting them for them. Not it though.
I'll repeat
Dana
it.
wants to know the question again, so let's put it out there.
A generation ago, 75% of parents would not let their kids do this. Now, only 30% won't. What is it?
So, a generation ago, 3 out of 4 parents were saying absolutely not. That's a hard no in this house. And now only 30% of parents are saying absolutely not. That's a hard no in this house. So more parents are allowing this to happen now and are okay with it. What is it?
You know,
It's pretty basic. You don't have to get too complex here.
Spending the night with the opposite sex. You know why I could never, because I know what I would have been doing at that age to get out of my room and make it. I would be like Spider-Man climbing the walls.
She'd be down the balconies.
Yeah, I'm scared of heights, but buddy,
she would have tied 7 towels together.
Yeah.
And be rappelling down the side of a building from the 12th floor. So no. The answer is no. Morning show.
Skip school.
Skip school. Good guess.
That's a great
not
guess.
it. Yes, Christy just said that too. Our girl one wants to, she's like, every day, she's like, can you check me out? Morning show.
How about watch anything other than PG?
Good guess. Kind of on the right path here, but not it. Kind of. Our kids both older than 18. I'm like, we ain't watching nothing rated R in this house. Not with me. Morning show.
Curse.
There it is. Curse. Say bad words. Only 30% of people, 30% of parents say that's bad. What's your name?
William.
William?
Yep.
All right, William. All right. I have got two options here. I got a Thunder Radio t-shirt or a free car wash. You come pick up whichever you want.
Car wash.
You want the car wash. All right. Car wash. All right. I'll put your name on it, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, bye-bye. William seems like his parents are in the 30%. Very polite. Our kids are not saying bad words in front of me. They can go whatever they want to away from me, but I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, when I was growing up, I could not.
Well, I rode the school bus, so
I could not say FART in my house, and I could not say FREAK in my house,
or SUCK.
Or SUCK.
Couldn't say them.
I could not say any of those words.
Not allowed. Those were bad. Those were bad words.
They said that you might as well just be saying that. That's so close to the real one. You might as well be saying the. We know what you mean, and we don't like that you mean that. So I wasn't allowed to say those words. I still now FART when I'm talking to somebody,
I don't like that word.
and I'm like fart.
Holly, why did you say that?
Yes.
Ew.
Do you like poot better?
I don't like either one of them.
What do you say?
We don't talk about it.
How do you? Sometimes you have to talk about it, or you're telling a story about it. What do you say?
You just say pass gas or something.
Pass gas.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why she still spells them, because she wasn't allowed to say them. Yeah. But I'm not surprised by that stat though. That 30% only 30% of parents say that's a hard no in their house.
The girl one right now, I don't know what. Maybe her frontal lobe is not. It's what I keep telling myself, right? Her frontal lobe's not developed yet. Anyway, she's like. She'll come to me with a word that normally I would be like, that's not a word you say. And she's trying to debate me on if she should be able to say that word. And like they're mild. I still considered, like if I heard a little kid say one of these words, I would be like, oh, you don't say that, but it is on the tamer side of the.
It's not FCC banned.
It's not FCC banned. So we could say the word on the radio.
Yeah, but we're not gonna.
We're not gonna. And so she's trying to like get permission to say that word.
Right. We're just the worst.
Yeah.
You got to be home by midnight and you can't say bad words at our house. It's just the worst. Parents, as you drive around in your gift of a car and
I hope she has a good
wear
day at
whatever
school
you
if
want to wear.
She's listening.
No, she ain't listening to us.
We're very proud of you.
She ain't listening to us.
Be a hard trier today. Anyway.
Congratulations, William. Winner. Car wash from Club Car Wash up here. You come pick it up anytime. We've got Name That Something. What's next?
No, it's Name That Something.
That's what I just said.
You just have to wait and see when we come back.
You don't remember, do you?
Yeah, I remember.
No, she doesn't.
It's Tune. I know what it is.
Name That Tune.
Yeah.
I just pulled it up over here. All right. Name That Tune coming up next on the Thunder Radio Morning Show, brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle. Hey, 3-bedroom, 2-bath condo, Orange Beach, Alabama. I can save you 15%. Go to thunder1320.com/beach or go to our Facebook page. Click the link at the top of the page. It's got all the information you need there. It's got the link to the condo. It's got the phone number you'll need to call. It's got the promo code you'll need to use, which is Thunder15.
Now, another update from the WMSR Thunder Radio News Center.
We know people or parents who we're friends with or like that have allowed their kids to take their boyfriends and girlfriends on vacation with them. So I'm not here to judge on that. It just ain't happening.
I don't think no two kids are created the same way. So I don't think one set of rules is going to work across the board. I think each child is. So if you parent different than us, I don't give it.
Well, but I just see, like, you see this on, they've taken them at 13, 14, 15, and 16, whatever, 17. But I don't even care if they're 20. I ain't paying for them to go. They want to go.
It's National Zipper Day. Look at you celebrating over there.
They can get their own condo. I ain't paying for them to come stay in my
Nobody
condo.
asked you. I feel like your blood pressure is raising talking about a hypothetical situation. Both of our kids are single, so we don't have to worry about that. He's getting angry over there.
He's getting a little worked up about it.
You too uptight. You need to loosen up.
You loosen up. Flatulence.
Who says flatulence?
No, other Adam is sending me the Google definition of flatulence. Well, the girl one just left, so she's late today, and she did not hear any of the stuff we said. Also, why is she late? Can't control her.
Her frontal lobe's not developed yet.
My kids are grown. I still don't allow them to say cuss words in front of me, right? Like I don't hear that.
One day, me and the boy one were driving somewhere, and I was driving along, and out of nowhere, this car, like it was behind a hill or something. We didn't even see it pop over the hill. The car's in our lane. It swerves and misses us. Me and the boy one screamed the exact same cuss word. It's one of the bad ones. At the exact same time. Neither of us said a word about it to the other one. Like, he said it, I didn't say anything. Like, we both had the same reaction at the same time.
Well, near-death experience.
It was like, okay, we're just going to let that slide.
Well, that's an extreme situation. I just mean like they want to stand there and casually want to say little cussy words like you're some little bad A. I don't think so.
You're not a bad A. Not in this house.
Not in this house. Not up in here. He's going faster than 15 miles an hour.
Uh-oh. No, that's 15.
No, that's faster than 15.
No, maybe 17 tops. Citizens arrest. Barney Fife. You don't know nothing about that.
We got a new director of schools. Scott Hargrove.
Grove.
Yeah, Scott Hargrove. He was coaching baseball until when I played.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Nice guy.
Sport guy.
Gonna be good for athletics.
Good.
Which I like that. I like how when you say somebody could be good is good for athletics, the people who are non-athletic people, I don't mean literally non-athletic, but I mean not about athletics, get all up in arms about it. Like, this school is not athletics. I'm like, you can do both. You can do both. People get very bent out of shape about this.
Yeah.
They get mad because athletics get any money and attention at all. And I'm like, the last 3 years, at the Thundies, the valedictorian and salutatorian played sports for this year and the last 2 years. Valedictorian, salutatorian, both play sports. Like you can do both.
We encourage that.
Yeah,
in fact,
be active. And if you're not, it's cool. You can do whatever else.
We celebrate with the Thundies if the scholarship recipient is in top 10%.
They get more money.
They get so we reward
valedictorian, salutatorian.
It's not
get
just
more money.
like a people. Oh my goodness.
I know. Pumped about the Thundies this year though. It's going to be good. We got our last set of invitations will be going out today for the most part. I think there's maybe one more we don't have out today. It'll be out tomorrow or the next day soon. But most of the invites are going out today. The rest of them, pretty pumped about it. What?
You do that when you're anxious.
Mm-hmm.
You bite your fingertips.
Well, what am I supposed to do then?
Sometimes if you're really I'm like, uh-oh, he's about to explode. That's when I know that everyone needs to leave the area. If I see you chewing on your digits.
You got a lot going on. I feel pretty organized and such. I have a really, really, really hard time enjoying life.
You're the guy
when
that can't
things
enjoy
aren't
himself.
settled.
Like at the concert, it shows the one guy and he's like, traffic's going to be awful.
Traffic's going to be terrible getting out of here.
That's Josh.
I have a hard time enjoying things when stuff isn't settled. And apparently when you own 4 radio stations, it is never settled. Never.
And then your husband's going to call you and be like, transmitter blew up, fire, smoke.
Well, I had to have a little fun.
Is that fun?
It was
For
fun.
who? I wouldn't do that to
It
you.
was fun. Well, good, because I would lose my mind. It's okay if I do it to you.
It's the morning show with Josh and Holly.
Welcome back. Thunder Radio Morning Show brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. Let's take a look at the weather out there. It's a pretty nice day. It's a little cloudy, but otherwise a pretty good day ahead here in southern Middle Tennessee. 68 degrees outside the Unity Medical Center studios. 82 for your high, partly sunny. We will see, because cloudy right now, we will see a chance of rain this afternoon, just a 30% chance of showers. And then overnight, a 30% chance of showers, low of 64. Wednesday looking like 83. Thursday, 81 with a bigger rain chance. Friday, Thursday, 50%. Friday, 70%. And then cooler for the weekend, 70 on Saturday, 73 on Sunday. Weather forecast brought to you by the Hillsboro Food Company. Go by and see them for fresh cut meats for the grill at 7403 Hillsboro Highway. Got all your fresh produce and assorted groceries as well. Morning show.
Yes, I want to say happy birthday to my brother, Alberto Garza.
All right.
Sister, Jenny.
It's today.
Yes, today.
All right. We got him on the list. Thanks for calling it in.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Calling those birthdays anytime. We love them here at Thunder Radio. We give away a slice of pie every afternoon at 4:30. So today will be no exception. Games here, Holly?
Yeah, we're going to play Name That Tune. Josh got a little snippet of a song. He's going to play a 1, 2, and a 3-second clip. Once you have figured out what the name of that song is, give us a call, 728-1320. I need the song and the artist.
I've got options for the winner. Car Wash from Club Car Wash, or 4 tickets to
Paradise.
No. 4 tickets to the lawn sessions in Lynchburg, May the 9th. Morning show.
I'd love to lie you down.
Artist?
Tone like Tweety.
Oh, that was quick. That was so quick. Ah, golly. Good job. Who are we talking to?
Sherry.
Sherry. All right. You want 4 tickets to the lawn sessions on May the 9th, or do you want a free car wash?
Let me get the 4 tickets.
You want the 4 tickets. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. Sherry, hang right there. We got to get your full name. I'm going to put you on hold, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. Holly, can you go in there and get Sherry's full name?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I don't really have a way to do that outside of you just going to get it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What am I getting?
We need her name.
Only?
Yeah, first, last name, get email to. Be good. There's the answer.
Lay you down and softly whisper pretty love words.
Well, they got that quick this morning, didn't they? Everybody over on the on the Facebook cameras got it. Morning, Trey. Trey's just now joining us over on the Carmine Family Dental cameras. Hope he had a good birthday yesterday. That was I don't think he won any prizes here. I don't think. I get Holly to bring me the prize, the birthday list when she comes back. She's left me for a minute. She's getting all that information she's supposed to get. Oh golly. Oh golly. Holly couldn't get all the information.
I got her name and her cell phone. Now what?
That's it. I'll tell her the tickets will be available at will call.
Okay.
There we go. This is top level organization. Top level organization, folks. Oh, yes. Run back in here, Holly.
I got you this while I was in there.
Nice. It's top level organization we run here.
Kanye Twitty. Did you see? That's how I put it in there.
No,
just thought
you didn't.
What did I put? Kanye?
No, you can't see it past so many characters. You have to put it in the text column. I've told you this.
I put it in there as Kanye Twitty.
Oh.
Any hootie. Golly, I don't know. I just find him to be maybe one of the most unattractive men I've ever seen. I was looking at his picture, and obviously he was popular before my time. I believe he passed away in 93, so I was 8. So I didn't listen to a lot of Conway Twitty, but I can't imagine me being like, oh my goodness, that Conway Twitty.
I mean, I
you
know
what? I don't know. It's the hair. I don't know. He may see.
well, people recognize that song quick.
Usually when someone is a music, you could see someone and they could be mid. You're like, okay, they're fine, and then they could play a musical instrument or sing good,
things,
and they go up a notch.
Not him.
I think that the fact that he is
How ugly would he be if he didn't play anything? Jessica said, I thought she was about to say the most attractive. And with her judgment and looks, I mean, she is the president of the Seth Green fan club. So with the people Holly's attracted to, me.
But are there any women out there who that was their thing? Maybe when, a generation before me that was just like, oh my Conway.
Jessica over on the camera says that's like George Jones. Women used to swoon over him. For what?
I don't know. But some girls swoon over Machine Gun Kelly. I don't see
What is that about?
I don't see it, but
what's his real name?
Colson Baker.
Your name's Colson Baker. Machine Gun Kelly. But I mean, dude pulled Megan Fox.
I don't see. Tiff said she thinks Conway was pulling it down back in the day, but I looked at pictures from when he was younger.
You did find somebody. Oh,
she said not her, but she thinks he. I know that's
what
I'm
sure he was. I just don't understand.
I'd like to meet the woman who,
Jessica said they swoon over his millions. That
Conway Twitty. That was just like had Conway Twitty posters in their bedroom. They didn't have posters back then, did they?
Yeah,
you had to draw a picture of your artist.
Pretty sure they were posters back then.
This stick man is Conway Twitty.
Trey said Machine Gun Kelly once got killed by Eminem. It was a little battle. It wasn't a battle. It's kind of like Tennessee and Vanderbilt. It's not really much of a battle there. Not much of a rivalry. Kind of like Kendrick and Drake. There's not much of a battle happening.
That's more of a battle.
Drake lost.
I don't know. Some people are Drake fans and they don't.
We have a friend who's a Drake fan, and we like.
We've got several Drake fan friends. Y'all remember Twitty City? I don't know what that is.
Yeah, so I know I remember hearing about that. I don't remember hearing a lot.
What is it?
I remember hearing about that. I don't know much about it. I don't know. I know
you
my
look like Conway Twitty to me right now.
I know my friend played for the Twitty City Canes in as a travel ball team in high school, but I don't know. I didn't really know much about that whole thing.
Cool story, bro.
I know. So you can't get
I've
like
shut
that.
down.
No, you can't get
Yep,
like that.
nope.
When I say I don't know much about it, and then you're like, "What is it?"
You want? Isn't that what banter is? Aren't I supposed to like
It's a theme park.
volleyball
It's a theme park.
it back over to you? I don't know. Golly.
You think after this many years, you know how to work this show?
Well, you would think after many years, you would also know how to work the show.
Oh, I know how to work the show. Jessica said it was Conway Twitty had a theme park. It was a theme park.
Can you imagine a bunch of Conway Twitty cartoon faces painted on a bunch of roller coasters? I would not go there. That sounds like a
the Country Music Entertainment Complex built by Conway Twitty is no longer open. Blah 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 blah. I know that. This was so. It was. Let's see. It closed in '94. So that is a long time ago.
My mama said that my meemaw thought Conway was the cat's meow. So that's nasty. I also remember my meemaw told me she liked Chuck Norris because he had a hairy chest. I always felt that to be odd at the time. I'm like, ooh, meemaw.
You don't like a hairy chest?
Now, as an adult, I do, but hearing that as like an 8-year-old.
What about hair on one side of the chest?
Josh can only grow hair on like
half
his right chest.
My hair grows in so white trash, just so like one half of the chest. My hair is growing in weird patterns on my head. My beard doesn't fill in up top.
Patchy on the back.
It's patchy on the back. Just
like
random little
patches.
islands.
Looks like the Bahamas of hair on his back.
It's not even thick. It's just little stringy hairs. Nothing I can do about it. It's what it is.
I like it like that.
No, she doesn't.
It's a little bit about, if I'm feeling like, clean shaven is a little more what I'm.
One side of the chest is good.
I'll lay on that side.
Want more manly? We'll try the other side.
Yeah.
I don't know. All right. We got more morning show. 2 Reels and a Fake coming up in a minute. So stick around for that. Also, I want to tell you about Common John Brewing Company. They open up on Wednesday. That will be 8 o'clock for breakfast. Also, they'll be, of course, serving lunch and dinner. They got Singo Wednesday night at Common John Brewing Company. I recommend swinging by and get a little pizza. They got a good flatbread pizza, the pepperoni pizza. We recommended that to a friend last weekend when he stopped in. Also, if you're a breakfast person, the scrambled egg bowl, that's where you go. It's 210 Woodbury Highway. They got good coffee, too. Common John Brewing Company, 210 Woodbury Highway, online at commonjohnbc.com. Morning show here until 8:30.
Listen up, ladies. Most of us suffer from urinary incontinence. But what...
And all the stuff we talk about on this show, everybody's losing their mind over the fact we're talking about my hair growth patterns. Too much information. TMI. I used to say don't go there. Now it's just TMI. Thunder Radio.
Hey, I didn't want to be on the radio, but Conway Twitty's real name is Harold Floyd Jenkins.
He sounds even nerdier.
Harold Floyd Jenkins.
Did you say Floyd or Lloyd?
Yes.
Floyd?
Lloyd.
Lloyd?
Harold Lloyd.
Lloyd Jenkins.
Harold Lloyd Jenkins.
Yeah, and my name is Patsy. You can say that much. And on my cell phone, I actually have it where it rings. He sings the song Hello, Darling.
Oh,
you're a big Twitty fan.
I love Conway Twitty.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks for sharing.
Patsy.
Yep. I have a postcard of the Twitty City and a plate and everything.
Cute.
So you're a fan. You fangirled out on him.
Oh yeah, I've always been a fan.
All right. Well, thanks for calling and sharing.
You can relay that, and you can say my first name, Patsy.
All right, we'll relay it, Patsy. Thanks for listening.
All right, thank you.
We appreciate you.
Every morning.
Every morning,
Thank
Patsy.
you, Patsy.
Every morning.
Good. Well, you fans of us like you're fans of Conway Twitty, or are we not reached that yet?
No, you've
All right. Thanks, Patsy.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I could just eat her up. Little
Right.
Patsy.
She didn't want to be on the air, but I wonder if she knows she was on the cameras.
Patsy loving Kanye. Forever. I wonder if she called herself Patsy Twitty for a while.
Probably not. Oh. All right.
Dee said she used to have the hots for Marty Stewart. I had to Google who that was.
Who even is Marty Stewart?
I don't know.
What does he do?
I accidentally sent that twice. Marty Stewart, Country Music Hall of Fame. He's not great. He didn't age well.
She also likes Drake, so.
Now I gotta go to Wikipedia and see who Marty Stewart is.
Wikipedia.
Marty Stewart married Johnny Cash's daughter, Cindy. They were married for 5 years only. I still don't know who he is. Who was your, okay, so we all have celebrity crushes. Who was your celebrity crush that wasn't like someone whose textbook, like, got the Hollywood, like my Seth Green?
Seth Green was in Hollywood.
He's not what you would consider like textbook Hollywood glamorous. Like he's no Tom Hardy.
I had a crush on the Tatiana Ali.
No, she's beautiful. You can't do that.
I can't say. I mean, she's not. I don't never even heard of her. Since
it doesn't. I'm not saying who is.
I just like pretty people. I mean, I didn't like anybody ugly.
I didn't say ugly. You wouldn't have thought they were ugly.
I don't know. Well, I guess Anne Hathaway, according to Holly. Yeah.
No, Anne Hathaway's beautiful.
No, you said she's not allowed to be on my list because she's not that pretty.
I'm not. Fine. Stay with Anne Hathaway if you want. Marry Anne Hathaway. I don't care. Little Ann Peterson.
I know what she means B-list, but I'm having a hard time thinking of anybody. B-list in terms of looks.
But some B-list actresses can be beautiful. I'm talking about someone who's not.
She means B-list looks. I get it. But I'm having a hard time. I know what you're saying. But I probably blocked them out because they're ugly. I'm very shallow. Very deep discussion during the break. Couple of things that happened. We heard from Patsy, who is a big morning show fan, and apparently a huge Conway Twitty fan.
It's pronounced Kanye Twitty.
What was it? It was his real name was
Harold Lloyd
Jenkins.
Jenkins.
Yeah, Harold Lloyd Jenkins.
Lloyd.
Sorry. Lloyd. Harold Lloyd Jenkins. She called in to fill us in on that and all the other stuff on his Wikipedia page. Patsy, big fan. And
big fan of Conway.
Big fan of Conway. Big fan of the morning show. Says she listens every day. So shout out to Patsy. We appreciate you. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors. We want more. The more listeners, the merrier. And also, I guess one of our friends told us that she had because we were talking about having crushes on people who just aren't that cute. Marty Stewart. She had a Marty Stewart crush when she was younger.
I didn't even know who that I had to Google Marty Stewart.
Yeah, people are giving us a hard time on the cameras about that.
I'm still not sure who that is.
Well, now that we say it, the name gets familiar for me, but I don't really know much about what he's saying. So then Holly's like, well, who did you ever have a crush on that's in Hollywood that's not that pretty or that didn't turn out good or whatever, and B list in terms of looks. And I still like being that judgmental, so I'm not going to answer the question.
Like, for instance,
I
Steve Buscemi.
Who's got a crush on Steve Buscemi?
I don't know, but somebody
But
may.
but for instance, Seth Green, who Holly had a big crush on, and everybody, all the women are like, ah. So she asked me that question, and I cannot think of anybody.
He had very pretty teeth and eyes. I don't know. Yeah, I like pretty teeth.
I have a hard time thinking of anybody.
It would
like
probably have to be somebody like maybe that's more comedy. I was trying to think, but Amy Poehler's pretty, so I don't know.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time coming up with people.
Anyway, let's play
Most
games.
of the women they put on TV are beautiful, and so it's like I don't know who I'm supposed to pick here.
What do you think on that? Get back with us.
2 reels and a fake. Is that what we're doing here?
Yeah.
Do it. Let's do it.
Country music is garbage.
Fancy like Applebee's on a date.
And if you don't hate it, you will in a moment.
Kind of like that you ain't afraid to get mud on your
It's
boots.
time for 2 reels and a fake.
Yes, it is. Here we go. It's Tuesday. That means Tuesday, 2 reels and a fake. We have 2 real country music songs that are on the radio making money. People are listening to it and singing along, and these artists and songwriters are getting paid. And then I got 1 fake that I wrote. It is your job at home, Holly's job here in studio, to spot the fake. Which one of these is not real? Holly, are you ready?
Ready.
All right, you lost last week and the week before. Are you ready?
Yes.
Song number 1. A ragged rebel flag flies high above it all, popping in the wind like an angry cannonball. The holes of history are cold and still, but they smell the powder burning, and they probably always will. Song number 1.
I don't think that's you.
You don't think that's me?
Nope.
All right. Song number 2. Can't believe it's been 10 years since I seen you. Nah, ain't a thing changed. Still rolling with my old crew. I can't tell if you miss me. I know I blew that chance. But can you blame me if I ask the band to play our song just to see if you'll dance?
You've used this before, and I don't know if you used it as a reel, if you recycled a reel, or if you recycled a fake.
Holly's
but
memory
I've heard that, and you're getting lazy.
Holly's memory is not that good. Song number 3. There's one bar in a small town on a Friday night. We're both gone and the band's playing closing time. I see you smiling at me. I see you singing along. Baby, I know who you want to take you home. Song number 3.
Did you recycle everything?
I'm not telling you anything.
Read that last one more time. It didn't make
one?
sense. Yeah, read 3 one more time.
There's one bar in the small town on a Friday night.
Okay.
We're both gone and the band's playing closing time.
We're both gone?
We're both gone and the band's playing closing time. I see you smiling at me.
They're gone, but they're there?
I am not going to explain the lyrics to you.
That
I'm
don't
going
make
to
sense.
read the lyrics to you. I would read that as they're gone, like they're gone. You know. I see you smiling at me. I see you singing along. Baby, I know who you want to take you home.
I don't like your attitude.
Looking. I'm just not
looking. I don't like it. Oh, 3 don't make any sense to me. I know I've heard 2 before. I wouldn't put it past you to recycle a real song, so I'm going to say 2 is real. I don't know if you would recycle the fake. I will say 3's fake. The whole "we're both gone" sounds like you use Chat GPT.
All right. Got a text from Deidre. She agrees it's either 2 or 3. One, I'll go ahead and tell you, is real. One is Sunday in the South by Shenandoah. Ragged Rebel Flag flies high above it all. That is Shenandoah. That is a real song. So that takes us down to
I didn't think you would go
2 and 3. That's okay. See,
route.
I take notes, and then later on, I'll use
now?
a song that has some of those things in it. And you'll
Okay,
be like,
sassy pants.
So that takes us to 2 and 3. Holly says 3 is the fake. Kevin agrees. He says 3 is the fake. Over on the cameras, I don't really see anybody else jumping in here. It's a good thing that Dana's not playing along because she knows everything. Shannon says 3 is the fake.
Dana was playing earlier.
Yeah, she knows all the songs ever. I don't know how she does that. Drum roll on this, please. Holly. Two is the fake.
3 is dumb. Who sings that?
3 is actually a real song. It is called, there's Over When We're Sober by Ashley Cook and Brantley Gilbert. That is a real song. There's one bar in a small town on a Friday night. We're both gone and the band's playing closing time. I see you smiling at me. I see you singing along,
You
baby. I know you want to take me home.
recycled a fake.
I didn't recycle a fake.
You did.
How do you remember that?
You're so lazy.
I'm not lazy.
You have one segment a week, and you're so lazy.
But what's
I
funny
still
is
got it wrong.
I've done it for the last 3 weeks, and she ain't noticed it till this week. And she still missed. 2 was fake. It's See If You'll Dance by Fake Fakerson. That's the name of that. Can't believe it's been 10 years since I've seen you. Nah, ain't a thing changed. Still rolling with my old crew. I can't tell if you miss me. I know I blew that chance. But you can't blame me if I ask the band to play our song just to see if you'll dance. That's fake. That's the real one. Over When We're Sober. Let me see if I can pull that up real fast. Say something.
Say something. What are you doing?
That Over When We're Sober. I'm trying to get that pulled up here real quick. So this is a real song. Sorry, cameras. I got to mute y'all over there on Facebook and YouTube. Yeah. That's terrible. That's one I can't even listen to. So, Over When We're Sober is.
I don't like that. I probably turn that one down.
I don't know. I don't know if that plays over on our Whiskey Country radio station, but I'm gonna go and delete it out and make sure it doesn't ever play. Get that song out.
I don't like sad, slow country. I like my country music to be upbeat and talking about fishing and hunting and loving every day.
So, Luke Bryan.
I like something peppy.
I like both.
I like my country songs to talk about farming.
Farmer's Daughter.
Farmer's daughters, yeah.
Gotcha.
Girls that want to run off to the city and boys that just love her hometown and stuff, spitting.
Wallen.
All that.
Because he couldn't love her more than he loved his hometown. Wallen couldn't.
I don't understand. Like, you love this girl more than all of the things in your life except your town.
You ain't leaving with her. She can stay here or she can get. And she got.
I reckon.
He basically is like, I'm not leaving this area. I like it here. And I've known people who have run into those issues.
Where they didn't want to relocate to be with someone?
Yes.
Why do you look so intense at me?
I'm just saying.
Did that happen to you? Did you have a girl that wanted you to move to like?
Yeah, she wanted. She had a job in Hawaii.
And you're like, I'm not leaving Manchester.
No, she had a nice place out in Hawaii and wanted to go there. And I was like, I'm not leaving this. I'm not leaving this place. I'm going to host the morning show one day. I'm going to host the morning show.
GIs.
Now, I knew someone who had gotten married, and I guess they didn't discuss where they wanted to live. I guess, and then she was like, "Well, I want to move here and work," and he was like, "No."
Okay.
And then they did not stay married. I'm like,
okay.
Wow. Well, so Wallen is singing about real life problems.
Okay, I guess. I reckon if I like,
she had a wild in her eyes that he just wasn't born with. He just wants the same gas station cup of coffee in the morning. Okay. Okay.
Josh is very passionate about Wallen.
That's a good song.
Which one is it?
more than my hometown.
You do like that one. You play that one a lot. I don't love it because I'm like, buddy, if you love her that much, just. But whatever.
You just said you wanted songs where they're singing about their hometown.
I know. You're right.
But you like Cover Me Up, and that's slow.
Now, like, there's some slow songs I do like. Like the one where he's talking about having his belt turned loose from them old blue jeans.
Brian.
I like that one. Any hootie. Good job today, buddy.
You lost.
Lazy. You're lazy. Recycling old.
It's a classic.
All right.
It's a classic. All right. Thunder Radio Morning Show. Wrapping up first hour and a half. We've got birthdays coming up in just a minute. Call those in 728-1320. Has that phone got a silence button on it? Do I need to?
Is anybody else's family in a group chat with all your siblings?
It's just going off and off and off.
Your family ever send you screenshots of stuff people post on Facebook? Y'all see who said this?
When I see something crazy, I make sure to grab a screenshot pretty quick before it gets pulled back down. You know what I mean?
Amy says, my husband promised me when I married him, he would never make me move to Manchester. Been here for over 20 years. We're glad you're here, Amy.
Yes, Amy. Thank you for gracing Manchester with your presence. Yeah, but I spoke to another lady, and I think she was more from like the Knoxville area, and her husband was from this area, and,
okay.
And she was like, "Well, we're not moving down there," and they're
here.
Here.
She
yeah,
is.
They're here.
Yeah. I love it here, though.
No, I like it here. I don't understand the Manchester Forum and the desire to change everything.
I don't mind some change.
I don't mind some, but it's the why ain't we got this and why ain't we got that? I'm like, well, if you want that, why in the HE double hockey sticks did you move here?
Or did you stay?
Yeah. Or did you stay? Yeah. Why? Just there are plenty of those opportunities and options in other places. Manchester's been the same, with slow incremental growth. And nobody woke up one day. You didn't wake up one day and all the things were gone. Like it's like you lived here your whole life.
Where'd that mall go?
You lived here your whole life and you had all these amenities and you woke up and all of a sudden the avenue is in Murfreesboro. It used to be on 53.
There was a golden corral right here. Now there's a cow pasture.
Yeah. No, they didn't go backwards. So I don't get the complaining. I really don't. All right. Birthday's coming up next on the morning show as we cross the 8 o'clock hour, financed by New Haven Mortgage.
Reduce fat and tighten skin today by getting M-Sculpt Neo treatments with Dr. James Vanmore.
Amy, did Leah Kate bring home a Thundy's invitation? Because she should have got one. Making sure she brought that home. Because we're about to be in the phase of double checking to make sure kids brought home these invitations.
Kids are the worst, not turning stuff into.
Because I just
to their parents.
And sometimes parents are slow, and sometimes people just can't come to the event or whatever. But that's fine. But we want to make sure people are aware that hey, your kid got an invite, and make sure you're.
I'm gonna make it after today. Maybe.
Okay, so she's coming. Good. Are y'all coming? Our tickets will sell out in about the next 9 days. So I want to make sure people who want to come get tickets. If you don't want to come, that's fine.
I'm going to put a reminder post maybe Friday. Give all the tickets time to get home.
Yeah. She needs to buy tickets. Okay. She wants 3. We got you. Yeah, because it will sell out before the event, and I hate for somebody not to have a seat. Fashion at the Thundies is a big deal.
I know.
Kids are out shopping for their dresses.
What can we do this year?
I want to do like a Facebook Live when they come in, but it's just I'm busy. It's just kind of like I don't.
Did I tell you about the backdrop change this year?
Mm-hmm.
You know the one that we've done the last 3 years, the green with the 2 wood. We're not going to do that one this year.
Okay.
We're doing a shimmery.
Okay, whatever.
Okay.
I don't care what you do.
That's
outside of my purview.
At the end of the night, trying to haul them big.
Oh yeah.
This one, she comes and sets it up.
Oh, you're paying somebody to do this.
Yes.
Oh. I didn't know we were dipping into the budget.
Yes, we are.
I've got a certain budget for things, and I didn't know we were
Well,
doing
I'm under budget in some things.
Tisa apparently she had a crush on the guy who played MacGyver. He was into old dudes. Oh, let's see.
I'll show you what it's gonna look like. I just got to figure out how to get the Thundies.
Oh, sign up there.
Because I don't know what color to do the sign because it's kind of the same color as the.
It is, in fact, birthday time. That music indicates such things. We've got birthdays on this Tuesday, and we want to celebrate at 728-1320 or 728-3526. At the end of the day, we draw for a slice of birthday pie from the Mercantile Cafe, Bakery, and Gift Shop. It's always delicious pie. And yesterday's winner was Jerry Jones. Sunday's winner was Tanya Rogers. And Saturday's winner was Riley Russell. So congratulations to our winners. We'll draw again this afternoon amongst today's birthdays. And we draw at the end of the week for a cake from the Food Lion. We also want the anniversaries. We draw for flowers from the Mossy Pot every Friday. Happy birthday. Alberto Garza has got a birthday today. Ashley Ray has a birthday today. Ashley Ray, one of our first morning show listeners who was willing to do our crazy things and
played the games.
And she, if I remember right, we were talking about crazy food combinations, and one of them was Cheetos and milk.
They tried,
and she tried it. And then I don't know what happened to her after that.
Now she will live in morning show infamy.
And Chad Chilton, happy birthday. All right, other morning show things. Our birthdays, celebrities.
That is other morning show things. It's Willie Nelson's birthday. He's 92 today, and we hope he has a really good birthday.
Oh, look at you. Well, we know what the secret to his long life has been. He certainly lived a very happy life.
Comedian Jerry Seinfeld turns 71. Uma Thurman turns 55. Michelle Pfeiffer turns 67. Catwoman, the OG. No, she's not the OG. Who was it back in the? Was it the lady?
Michelle Pfeiffer was in the 90s.
Yeah, I'm talking early, like 70s, 80s.
I don't know who that. But of the Batman films, she was the OG Catwoman.
I'm talking about the series.
I don't know who played.
Eartha Kitt, was it her? Zsa Zsa Gabor? I don't know. You got me.
Didn't Halle Berry play Catwoman at some point?
Yeah. Did you like her version?
Yes, I did.
The late Dale Earnhardt Jr. has a birthday today.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. is alive.
Oops. The late Dale Earnhardt has a birthday today.
Do you remember that?
Yes, I do. My uncle.
We were watching that race live, and wouldn't watch a lot of races much. Usually I wouldn't watch all, but Daytona, my dad's thing was to start the race, watch the first 5 laps, then nap the whole show, nap the whole race, and then you couldn't change the channel. Like he'd be asleep and you go to change it, but I'm watching it. I'm like, you've been asleep for 2 hours.
The soothing sound of car engines.
Oh, I mean, just left turn. Anyway, but we were watching that because it was a pretty good race, if I remember right. And we were watching the because we were getting ready to go to my grandma's for dinner. We were waiting on the race to end. It's one of those things where you remember where you were.
I wasn't watching the race, but my uncle was a big Dale Earnhardt fan. You know, the hats, the shirts. He would buy Earnhardt model cars. He bought all this computer equipment so he could like race on computer races and stuff. Yeah. And anyway, he loved Dale Earnhardt. And when we heard that he had died in that wreck, me and my brothers first thought, well, oh, I hope my Uncle Mark's going to be okay.
Right.
You know, like, oh, Uncle Mark.
It hits a little harder.
Yeah.
We, I remember, I wasn't even a big NASCAR fan. I kind of would watch it some. I play the video games some. I like the video games. I like to try to turn around and go backwards on the track and run into stuff. But even then, you still remember where you were when that happened.
At that time, my maybe it was a little before. All my uncles, my dad. I've got 5 uncles. Well, more than that, actually. I got a big old family. Anyway, so all of my uncles had their favorite race car drivers, and
I was a Gordon person. And you were one or the other. You were Gordon or Earnhardt.
Yeah.
You were not both.
Yeah. But I can remember like one of maybe my dad liked Terry or Bobby Labonte. The brother, I can't remember. Maybe the Cornflakes car.
That was Terry Labonte. Wasn't
Terry,
it?
yeah.
When you get the Saturday morning crew on here, Billy and Eric, they're big NASCAR people. They talk about that on their show a lot. They would know. I'll listen to their show when I leave the coach's show, and they're always talking NASCAR.
And I think I picked Jeff Gordon because I liked his car. It was the prettiest car. Like I didn't care nothing about racing.
The Rainbow Warrior.
Or who was the most handsome, you know?
I remember Dick Trickle. What an unfortunate name.
Are we still in the birthday segment?
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
Well, they're over. I just was.
Happy birthday to the late Dale Earnhardt.
We sound like that. That's how we got to where we're at now. But
sometimes I forget that we're having a discussion on the radio. I feel like I'm just talking to you. Sometimes I lose track of where I am. Holly, sit up straight.
Well, yeah, we're on camera.
We're on camera.
All right. Morning Show Overdrive, financed by New Haven Mortgage. So you're looking for a home. Maybe you've not been a home buyer before. You've rented. You've not done it yet. It can seem intimidating. I get that. Look, anytime big purchases are made, it can be intimidating. You're talking about spending hundreds of thousands of dollars. It comforts you when you have the right finance team on your side. They help walk you through the process, get you pre-qualified, get you taken care of. It kind of makes it not so daunting. Go by and see Heather Phillips and her team and talk to them. Maybe you're not ready to buy a home yet, but you want to. Maybe the credit's not right. They can kind of give you some tips on how to help that as well. But they'll kind of give you all the documents you need, because it's like, well, you got to have all these documents. So they can walk you through that, tell you, maybe where you can find them. Go to 1300 MacArthur Street. Talk to Heather Phillips and her team, over 60 years of experience in the home lending industry. They're online at newhavenmtg.com. That's new, Haven, newhavenmtg.com. NMLS 1477317.
Broadcasting from the Unity Medical Center studios.
We're your friends. We're your neighbors.
Locally owned and operated.
Phew. All right, Holly. One more segment today. You can power through one more.
I got one more in me.
I need a new bell.
Ring my bell.
Hey, Amy paid for tickets.
Ring my
We got you down.
Originally passed by Congress in 2005 and now set for full implementation in just a couple of weeks, set prescribed minimum security standards for government-issued identification, including driver's licenses. With this change, anyone accessing Arnold Air Force Base or other secure federal and military installations.
Bologna biscuit time. That sounds good. Bologna biscuit. Buttermilk biscuit.
Buttermilk biscuit. The dough. It's a roll dough. Bologna biscuit.
I like a meat biscuit. Like really anything on a sausage, chicken, steak,
My
bacon,
favorite
egg.
is
I just don't like cheese on it.
sausage, then chicken. My least
chicken.
favorite is steak and ham.
Tenderloin.
I
Oh
don't
my
like
God,
tenderloin.
tenderloin on a biscuit. Oh.
When I was little, and if we went somewhere on a Saturday morning, like yard selling, if my mom had to take us yard selling
Go to
with her or
Hardee's.
something, sausage. We didn't get to pick.
Well, the sausage biscuits are cheap.
we
yeah.
all got salt. Like,
Used to, you could
that's
get
what you ate, what your mama gave you. Now it's like, I'll take a.
It's because you started letting them order at Starbucks.
I don't go to Starbucks.
I didn't say you did. Our girl one just is what's it? The other day she said, "What time I need to be home?" I said 11. We went to sleep. She opened the door, wake us up, be like, "Can I be home a little later?"
She don't care.
She does not care. I threw some of the bologna you brought us. I put in the skillet and fried it and kind of heated it up. Oh, it was so good. I had it with some eggs.
You're slobbering thinking about it.
Mouth watering.
I got a busy day.
I got a busy day.
Of things I don't want to do.
You know, you got laundry and shopping and track. I've got work and pictures tonight. Don't forget to leave me the camera.
I gotta go home and pull pictures
Pull
from
pictures from last night. I've got a lunch in Lynchburg to be at. I've got all kinds of things to do.
Get you Lynchburg lemonade while you're over there.
I'm going to a barbecue place over there.
Ooh. I love barbecue. We had barbecue at our wedding.
Wits.
Quits.
Regulations Act approved by the Tennessee legislature. The General Assembly this week passed legislation to ensure state
We did that thing on a budget.
protect the health and safety of Tennesseans without
I don't know how we afforded it. The wedding. Any of it.
Because you married a girl with a good job at the time.
I sure as hell didn't have no money.
I was his sugar mama for a little while.
When I was at the newspaper, I ain't no money in that.
House Bill 896 prohibits agencies from adopting rules establishing numeric limitations on contaminants, pollutants, hazardous substances, and solid or hazardous waste relating to certain environmental control.
The boy one got his first full-time paycheck.
He was pumped.
He couldn't. He's like, Mama, guess how much my first paycheck was? And I guessed a low number.
I was like, she guessed low on purpose because I heard her guessing in there.
He was like, no. And he told me the amount. I was proud for him because he's been working hard, and so now he's actually making some money. Right. And he's like, I'm about to
come up.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the girl was crying tears because she had to go to work yesterday for 3 hours. I could hear her sobbing in her room. So what are you doing? I have to go to work. It's 3 hours. Good for him. Remember the first time I thought I was rich. I know.
Yeah. And he spends little money.
He doesn't spend money, no.
He likes to.
He's at home. Like, he doesn't go out to eat. He doesn't spend money.
He'll come home and eat leftovers before spending money to get a hot meal.
You know, he's not gonna spend money. He don't eat out. When we were there for a while, when he worked at Willowbrook, he was in the cart barn, and he got like 50% off Bosky's, which is a good deal. And he was like, I'll just come home and eat a sandwich. What's going on over there?
The second to last one.
Oh, yeah. Not surprised there.
Mm-hmm. Ain't got the same soul. That's okay.
Dance Holly. Name that artist. Yeah.
Bob Seger.
Oh, yeah. I like a little Seger.
I love Bob Seger.
Love some Bob Seger.
Now, Bob Seger over Conway Twitty. Bob Seger.
Oh, yeah?
No.
Silver Fox.
Sledgehammer.
He didn't sing Sledgehammer.
Who sang that one?
It's Peter Gabriel.
Him too.
It's a whole different person.
What does Bob Seger sing?
A lot.
Night Moves.
Night Moves, which we know what he's talking about. I just feel like the songs were a little bit more subtle in the day.
The song we had for Name That Tune today was titled I'd Love to Lay You Down. So I don't know how subtle you think they were, because that.
Well, maybe it's not that subtle, but it's not as graphic. The songs that you listen to now that I hear come across the Megan the.
I don't listen to that in public. I don't.
The,
no one knows that I listen. Like no one can hear me listen to that. That's what I do to
Lotto.
kind of like rage rooms.
Rage rooms.
Yeah, where you go and break stuff.
Glorilla. All that jazz.
We're gonna do some more relatable tweets.
These were early on in the show. Some of these were funny.
Yeah. If Willy Wonka was a New Yorker, he'd be like, "Hey, I'm wonking here." The most important thing I've learned in life, and I can't stress this enough, is that you got to make a salad in a bigger bowl than you think. Every time I go to make a little salad,
it always comes out the top of the bowl.
There's like just leaves overflowing, but I'm like, I know I want to eat more than this little hand. You pick it out of the container, like
salad just takes up so much. The lettuce takes up so much room.
It's just so fluffy in there.
It's fluffy, yeah.
All right, it's a big salad. Seinfeld. Pro tip. Pro tip, meal prepping is a great way to ensure that you'll always have food that is cold, a little old, and not what you're in the mood for.
Yeah, well, if I meal prep it, I'm eating it. I'm not going to waste it.
I don't want that.
Yeah, Holly can't meal prep because she's going to eat what she's in the mood for. It needs to be fresh. She doesn't do leftovers anyway. It's very rare to see Holly. Very
soup,
rare.
I'll eat soup leftover.
That's different. Soup's better leftover. Chili or cheeseburger soup, chili. But just general leftovers, like you don't see Holly reheating up stuff we had the night before, like roast or. I don't like reheat spaghetti because the noodles don't. Sometimes
you think they get mushy.
They're crunchy sometimes. Like they don't get reheated right. And,
oh, you must have not have got that seal good on the container. This next tweet says, I hate when I'm cleaning my house and I accidentally watch 3 seasons of a show.
Right.
At first I put it on as background stuff. I'll tell you exactly what happens. I put it on background.
Because Holly can't operate without the TV on.
I'll
be sitting on the back porch. It'll be peaceful and quiet. And I'm working or I'm reading a book. And here she comes. First thing she does, turn TV on. She ain't even watching it. She just turns it on. Turn it up. And then one of them wants to have a conversation. I'm like, why don't you just turn that TV off and we enjoy this peaceful outdoor space we got?
So I just like a little ambient noise.
I'll break your every one day.
I'll tell you where it gets. I can put it on in the house. Nobody's home. Watch my murder documentaries and clean the house. Fine. But when I sit down on the couch to fold laundry, it's got me.
You're done.
I'm hooked. I can't get up. That's why I have to save laundry for last. Sometimes it gets a little neglected.
Or I come in and she's just sitting there. And the laundry's on the couch, and she's just sitting there,
surrounded by laundry, clothes,
watching the TV.
A mountain of it.
Or her thing to do is to watch the TV while scrolling her phone.
My daughter made $110 on her lemonade stand today in like an hour. Turned out people were handing her 5s and 10s, and she was just assertively saying thank you for the tip and not offering change.
That's the way to do it right there. Thank you. Thank you.
I hope everybody remembers to tip well at Lemonade Day.
It's coming up May the 15th, which I guess I need to put that on my comings and goings. I've not got it on there. But yeah, that's soon enough. Are you? Last year we spent a lot of time going to different stands.
I'm not doing that this year.
I'm not gonna be able to do that this year, but I will go to some of the stands. Last year I think I went to 13 of the 20 or 21, which was pretty impressive. But I will visit some of them. That was Kate's fault, if I recall. Pretty sure she had got something gassed up on some kind of competition.
It was fun though. It made it fun. Our lips were very puckered at the end of the day from drinking.
I was drinking one drink and then
tossing it.
I was drinking one sip of the lemonade in front of
tasting it so I could say who.
I was doing a spit take when I turned around and walked off.
Do you have a preference on lemonade? Do you prefer?
I like pink lemonade.
Pink. Okay. I like
regular lemonade is fine too. I like it to be good and sweet. It needs to be sweet. I need to chew the sugar. That's what I like. Strawberry lemonade is good. Like with real strawberries. Somebody last year had real strawberries.
Oh man, when we first were building our house, our neighbors, we were out like clearing the land, and they brought over the best lemonade.
I don't think they've made that for us since.
They had chunks of strawberries in it, and I'm like, what is this?
Yes.
This is amazing.
They were swimming in our pool yesterday. I'm pretty sure I can charge some lemonade.
Can I get the recipe for this? And she was like, it's just what do you call it?
I don't know, but it was good.
Just the scoop.
It may have just been because we were so hot. Because we were out there
we've
in
been
the
eating
heat,
dirt all day.
We were weed eating. We were weed eating the weeds off of dirt piles for no particular reason other than it looked bad.
I don't like having all that
dirt had been
grown
piled up.
Yeah.
From where they cut the driveway in and dug the foundation, and Holly wanted me to knock the weeds off of them.
Yeah,
mice just hopping out of there.
It's nasty. Oh, hey, speaking of mice, right fast, I got my drums set up yesterday, right in the garage.
Is there a mouse in there?
I got my drums set up in the garage, and our friend come over and helped me set them up. But anyway, before he got there, I had sat down, and when I was going to play them in it, just how I had them, I tried to set them up myself. And within the first 20 to 30 seconds of playing the drums, I saw a mouse run out of the garage.
Ran him out.
Yeah, it was
the noise.
I'm going to play every day.
They couldn't take it. I haven't seen a mouse in there.
Well, he was.
Okay.
I found a little baby mouse in the skimmer too the other day. That's sad.
Well, it's
R.I.P.
It's not sad. It's one big mouse trap. We have gotten a lot of. They come out of that field over there. Mice will come over there, and then moles. We'll get in that pool.
A lot of frogs, no snakes yet. One bunny.
Knock on wood. And one bunny.
I don't know what I would do if I seen a snake in there.
Y'all would hear about it.
Rape
whistle scream.
I didn't used to be scared of snakes when I was little, but
if I see it and I know it's there, it's one thing.
The thing about a snake, you don't ever know where its head's at.
Yeah.
Because you see a piece of it,
and then you freak out.
You don't know what part of the body.
You're just trying to get away from that.
Is that
a shoulder?
Is that a knee? Are we towards the end of the snake? Where's the beginning of it? Is he about to bite me?
Yeah.
I don't trust him.
Yeah. Apparently, we don't have any snakes nearby because there's plenty of mice.
It's funny because our neighbor, she doesn't like snakes either, and she will kill it.
Because it's threatening her.
It is threatening her.
Yeah. It's a threatening snake. She'll kill him quick.
Yeah, I won't. I'm not going to come near it.
I watched her throw a shovel like a spear.
The neighbor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like 40 yards across the yard, like
Tom,
a javelin.
Like Tom Hanks on Castaway when he finally got good at spearing them fish.
All right. Is the Team Josh, Team Holly going to be second annual? No, it's not. We're not doing Team Josh, Team Holly second annual. It would be second annual if we did it because it'd be the second time we've done it, but we're not doing that this year. I won that, and that's all there is to it. All right, morning show, Overdrive, financed by New Haven Mortgage. Quick weather check for you. Cloudy right now outside the Unity Medical Center studios. We do have a chance of rain this afternoon at 30%, high at 82 today. 30% chance of rain overnight tonight, mid-60s. Wednesday, about 83. Thursday, around 81 with a 50% chance of showers. And then a 50% chance of showers lingers into Thursday night. Friday, 76 for your high with a 70% chance of rain showers, maybe a thunder bumper here or there. Storm chances remain Friday night. And then Saturday, cooler, 70 for your high Saturday. And then Saturday night down in the mid 40s. So that's gonna be chilly. And then 73 on Sunday, back up to around 80 on Monday. So I don't know which winter that is, but we got one of those coming this weekend. Weather forecast brought to you by Hillsboro Food Company. Fresh cut meats for the grill every day. They have fresh produce, assorted groceries, and don't forget to check out their breakfast. We were talking earlier about meat biscuits, which you like, sausage and things like that. They got that at the Hillsboro Food Company. 7403 Hillsboro Highway in Hillsboro.
New Haven Mortgage features experienced lenders with over 60 years in the business, making New Haven Mortgage your trusted local partner in home ownership. Our seasoned team brings a wealth of experience.
Yeah, Jenny, we read his birthday. We read his birthday earlier when we did birthdays, about 8 o'clock.
Thank you, Jenny.
All right, y'all have a good rest of your day. Don't forget Mercantile for graduation parties, weddings, things like that. They cater. 723-2491. See y'all. Tell them bye, Holly.
Bye, Holly.